Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're all well, and welcome to your Raw review starring me, AzzGeek. And before I start the Raw review, please feel free to subscribe up above, like this video, and also share your thoughts down below. Tell me what you thought about this week's Raw. It would be much appreciated. So, we start off with Jerry the King Lawler. He opens up the show. Basically, he wants CM Punk to give him an apology because of last week when CM Punk kicked him in the back of the head. So what happens is CM Punk comes down and he starts saying, he doesn't say sorry about kicking him in the head, he says sorry about I was a Hall of Famer, and pretty much just disrespects Jerry the King Lawler. And then he says that he can beat Jerry the King Lawler and pretty much offers him a challenge for the main event. Now, I was thinking, oh no, we're going to see Jerry the King Lawler in the main event on Raw against CM Punk. We got it, right? And I'll tell you about that later on in the review. After that, we come with our first match. Jack Swagger versus Ryback. It looks like they've finished off the feud with Ryback and Jinder Mahal. So we'll be starting off fresh with a new feud. This match was sloppy. There's a lot of botches in it. Ryback could have injured Ryback the way he was wrestling. Really sloppy stuff. Ryback gets to win, continuing his path of destruction, his undefeated streak, unbeaten. You could say they're both anyway. They're pretty much the same. But yeah, he continues his streak. So after that, we have a Divas match, which was pretty good to see. It was Natalya versus Layla. I can't remember the last time I saw Natalya on Raw in a match, one-on-one match. I could not remember, but we got it, so it was nice to see. But we have Vicky Guerrero comes out and just says this match needs to hurry up. I'm thinking, oh, what's she doing? What is she doing? Is she trying to bury these divas? Because you don't want to do that. Anyway, Natalya and Layla are at it. You got Vicky waiting on the steps. She's yawning and looking bored. You know, the match actually went on for quite a bit of time for a Divas match on Raw, you know, on free TV. It went on for quite a bit. It was just nice to see the Divas in action. It kind of felt refreshing. It was nice to see. Anyway, we get Layla who picks up the win, and then that ends the match. But then she's celebrating, and then you got Vicky coming in. She's pretty much shoos her off, and then she says her important announcement, and that it is it was about, she was commenting on how Jericho put up his contract and Dolph Ziggler put up his contract for the Money in the Bank briefcase. And it says that it's abuse of power for AJ, in that Vicky Guerrero should be the new general manager of Raw. I don't know, but anyway, we have AJ Lee comes down, and then she's saying about, well, she didn't say anything. She just gets the mic and then just slaps Vicky Guerrero, starts a little bit of a scrap, and then Vicky runs off. It ends the segment, but in my opinion, this didn't really do anything. I don't think it did. It didn't do for anything for Vicky. It didn't do anything for that. We could, I don't know, because AJ, you know, it shows her aggressive side, even though she's the general manager and she's doing that to her employee. But I don't know. So after the Divas match, we come to the several segments throughout the show. There was 3 of them, and it was basically Daniel Bryan taking anger management classes. Now going into this, I thought, oh no, what are they doing? They're going to bury Daniel Bryan once again and make him look like crap. But these 3 segments, you know, I thought they were really effective. They were funny, entertaining. I really loved it. I really did like these segments. The first one was where Daniel Bryan, basically, he's in the class with all the people, and then someone's taking the class, and in the end, there's a kid who walks in. He's wearing a goat mask, and you got Daniel Bryan. What is this? And then you've got the person who's taking the class saying, "This is my son," and basically he's doing a play at the minute, Noah's Ark, and he's playing as the goat. It made me laugh, it really did. Then after that, the next segment was we got introduced to Kane. He's taking the anger management class too. it was really funny because you got all the people in there, you know, all horrified of seeing Kane. Then you're like, oh, what is this? Then after that, we have our last one, and basically, what in it was, Kane was just saying about all the things he has done, because the guy who's taking the class asked him who he is and that, and he says, you know, he is the devil's favourite playground. It was something like that, devil's favourite guy. But anyway, after that, he's basically saying all the bad things he's done. You know, burying Undertaker twice. He also mentions about electrocuting Shane McMahon's testicles. That made me chuckle. It was really good to see, you know. Then after that, the anger management class is over, and you got one of the people trying to hug Kane, but he just strangles him. Oh, these segments were really entertaining. You know, it really did develop the character of Daniel Bryan, and also relinquish the character of Kane, because we know Kane as the monster, and lately he's been booked as a babyface, you know, teaming up with the likes of Randy Orton, all that crap. It's really nice to see that, you know, character development with Daniel Bryan, and relinquishing the character of Kane, being a monster. So I really did enjoy these segments. Hopefully we're getting these next week as well. I do have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people out there thinking, oh, this is really bad, you're burying Daniel Bryan. You didn't bury Daniel Bryan. If anything, you're developing his character, and that's really good to see, because they're trying to make Daniel Bryan look, you know, they've given Daniel Bryan a bit of a push here, and it's really good to see. So after that, we have, basically Jerry Kingley announces that he's going to be, he accepts the offer with CM Punk, so we'll get to that afterwards. We have John Cena versus The Miz. Oh, I don't know what they did this for. Basically reliving the moment of the main event at WrestleMania 27. By God, I remember that. So basically we have John Cena and The Miz. It went on for about maybe 6 minutes, one of the two. But the match, it just lacked, in my opinion. I mean, at the end you got Cena doing the 5 moves of doom, gets the win over The Miz. And in my opinion, it doesn't really do anything for The Miz, because we've got Night of Champions coming up, the Intercontinental Championship. That is a big champion up on the, basically WWE's rankings of title belts, you know. The Intercontinental Championship is up there. And look how they're treating it, you know. They should be building a feud with The Miz, you know, The Miz and someone else, I don't know. But build a feud for that, going into, Night of Champions, so we're hyped up for it. But anyway, after that we have Heath Slater versus Santino Marella, and oh god, yeah, this match really did suck. It was a joke. This match was a joke. You got fans chanting boring. I can't blame them. This sucked. Anyway, you have Aksana comes out with her music. Basically, Santino's about to do his Cobra. Oh, Aksana. Oh. I mean, seriously. Oh, God. It just doesn't make sense. For us fans, you know, older fans, you know. Oh, so basically, he gets distracted. Then he stays like, ugh. And then you got Santino just turns around, just whacks him anyway, gets the 3 count. It just doesn't. I don't understand why Antonio Cesaro wasn't on there. And where was Aksana? I just don't understand why Antonio Cesaro wasn't there. You know, he's the United States champion. As well, going to the Night of Champions, he should be built up for that event. Just didn't do it for me, really didn't do it for me. So after that we have Brodus Clay and Sin Cara versus Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Armata. But anyway, when Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow come down, basically Damian Sandow come first, and he says that he's finally found someone he can talk to. You know, nice civilised chats with, and it is none other than Cody Rhodes. Oh, these tag team were really good, but unfortunately they lost. Yes, the faces got over in this match. Didn't really enjoy it. Well, the win for the faces, but anyway, the match was okay, but the results sucked. Okay, it wasn't good. It was really not good. The faces get over. It's just annoying how Cody Rhodes, you know, how good he was, you know, when he was holding that Intercontinental Championship. It's just dropped since then. Since he's dropped it, it's just dropped. It just did not like it at all. So we then come to Daniel Bryan taking on one half the WWE Tag Team Champions, and that is R-Truth. And again, this match was pretty much built around the character development of Daniel Bryan. It's basically, when Daniel Bryan comes out, all the fans are chanting yes, 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 obviously. And you've got Daniel Bryan basically suppressing all of his anger to the fans and just not letting them get past him, really. We also see Daniel Bryan giving R-Truth a fist pump. So it was good to see, you know, he's learning from the anger management classes, sorry. But later on in the match, they're both out of the ring, and R-Truth gets the mic and pretty much shouts, yes, yes, yes. In which makes Daniel Bryan flip out, basically. He flips out, and then just shouts to the fans, you know, no, no. And then you've got R-Truth, who wins due to a count out. So, Daniel Bryan loses this match. I'm okay with the result, really, because, you know, it's character development. They're building Daniel Bryan up, making him look relevant. It's good to see. After that, we have the Triple H announcement. You know, looking into this, it really did feel like that he's actually going to be leaving because of all the hype they put around this show. It was pretty much all about him. You know, they showed loads of highlights, you know, his moments. But yeah, so he comes down and gives us an emotional speech. Basically, he says thank you to us as well. How he couldn't do it without us. You know, all of that really. And he mentions about his highlights in his career. You know, what he's accomplished. He then says about he wants to kick Brock Lesnar's ass, but he feels like he can't. But no, he says thank you to the fans, you know, for getting him through the experience. But yeah, it was just an emotional speech for Triple H. And in my opinion, I don't know if that's it now for him. I don't buy into it. I really do think that he'll probably have a rematch with Brock Lesnar. I don't think this is it for Triple H. You know, I do feel like he needs to go out with a bang rather than keeping it shallow. Just my opinion, guys. So after that, we have Dolph Ziggler. Basically comes down with teasing us, basically, that Chris Jericho's returned, but it was really nicely done how Dolph Ziggler did it, and he's on the mic, says, basically just reminds us that he beat Chris Jericho, makes him look strong. So we see Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio taking on Randy Orton and Sheamus. And again, their baby faces get over the frickin' heels. It is frustrating. It is frustrating to see, you know. I'll tell you what happens. Basically what happens is Ricardo Rodriguez gives, basically throws the briefcase to Dolph Ziggler. Randy Orton performs the backbreaker, and then pretty much Dolph Ziggler eats the bro kick, because we haven't seen that before, have we? And of course Sheamus gets the 1-2-3 to get the win. I just feel this is a great opportunity for the heels to get over the baby faces in this. I mean, obviously this match did two things. It's hyping up both, it basically hypes up the Sheamus and Del Rio match at Night Champions. Also hyping up Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton, as we later learn that Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler will be having a match next week on SmackDown. So, you know, hyping up for SmackDown was pretty good. I thought that was good, in my opinion. So after that we have a match. It was David Otunga versus Zack Ryder. Some guys will be happy to see them guys on TV, so, you know, fair enough to those. But what happens is we have Kane. First of all, we have Kane comes down and basically joins commentary, and you've got Josh Matthews. He pretty much leaves. He just runs off. He does. So it was nice to see, you know, that they're actually fearing Kane. You know, making him look like a monster, a legit monster, by the way. You know, this match pretty much. Basically, Kane joins commentary. The match is pretty much based around Kane, you know, relinquishing his monster, the monster side of him. It was also nice how Michael Cole wasn't sitting next to him; he was standing up. You know. So Kane, we saw you in anger management class. You didn't hug the guy. I thought you were gonna chokeslam the guy, not strangle him. Anyway, stuff like that. But anyway, the match, basically Zack Ryder gets the win, and Kane just gets straight in. He gets straight in the ring. He's like, no, I ain't having this. I ain't having this. Everything's built around me. I'm the monster here. He comes in, pretty much strangles Zack Ryder, but lets him go. Zack Ryder flees, and then you got Zack Ryder. You got Kane. Chokeslams David Otunga. So it was really good to see that. Really, really good to see. I was like, yes. But if I was to be picky, Kane should have chokeslammed them both. Sorry, chokeslammed Zack Ryder too. So we then come to an announcement which AJ presents us. She pretty much announces that at Night of Champions, CM Punk will be facing John Cena for the WWE Championship. I never thought this was going to happen. I thought CM Punk, I thought he chose someone else to for him to be against the Night of Champions. So thanks AJ for reminding me. So anyway, our main event of the show was CM Punk versus Jerry the King Lawler. And there was also this vote to see what the stipulation was. It was either a cage match, which we got, either tables or no DQ, but we got the steel cage. And I just wondered, the fans at the show, surely they knew already because they had the cage up above. I don't know. Or it was just a tease. Oh, I don't know. It didn't feel right. They should have just said, yeah, steel cage match instead of doing this social media crap. But anyway, this match went on for about 7 minutes. Basically, the Punk performs the Anaconda I can't even say it today. Anaconda Vice on Jerry the King Lawler. Sorry guys. Performs that on Jerry the King Lawler, and then he just taps out. Now the ending for this segment was good because what happens is we have Punk who pretty much locks the steel cage door, and pretty much demands Jerry the King Lawler to say, I am the best in the world. Tell me, CM Punk, I am the best in the world. And Jerry King's like, hell no, because I quote that from him, hell no. And then you've got Punk, who just beats the living crap out of him. Now I also want to mention in this match, Punk got busted open, which is very nice to see indeed. Yeah. And he's also had a haircut, bringing back his straight edge gimmick. I know he's straight edge, but it was nice to see him with a haircut. I think it looks better. Him as a persona. Where was I? Yes, he's basically beating the living crap out of Jake Miller. And everyone's superhero comes down. You can't see me. Yes, I can. You're just running right through, and you're thinking, yes, I'm going to beat you, CM Punk, and I'm champions, and I'm also going to try and get in that steel cage and just make you get off Jerry the King Lawler. He comes down and pretty much just says, can you get the steel cage open? And wait, whoa. Something went in from my thoughts when I was watching this. Something come into my head, and it was that John Cena, I thought you're Superman. Why don't you just climb up the steel cage? That would be a bit more productive, as a matter of fact. But he doesn't do that. You still got Punk beating the living crap out of him. He knows John Cena's there, but then the cage finally lifts open. Then CM Punk just flees, and then you got John Cena who comes in the ring. He's like, "Oh, how are you, Jerry King Lawler?" And then that pretty much ends the show. So yeah, that is your Raw review. Before I go, I would have to give you my rating for the show. Now, I liked this show in some ways I didn't. The filler we got with all these tag matches, it just felt like filler. Only because the babyfaces got over. It was really predictable when it just didn't do anything, in my opinion. I really loved the segments with the anger management classes. That's probably the best thing in the show, I think. It really did stand out for me. Really did enjoy it. More than I thought I did. Because I thought it was going to be really bad and they were going to bury Daniel Bryan. And they didn't. Really good to see. Really good to see from the WWE. So I'll give this I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, I hope you enjoyed the Raw review starring me, AzzGeek. And remember to subscribe, to like, and also share your thoughts down below about this week's Raw. That is it. Until next time, guys. See ya.